Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a quick and easy school makeup routine. I just went back to classes yesterday and as I was doing my makeup I was like, oh, this would be cool to film, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be doing a talk through just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. I know my last two videos have been just music voiceovers, not even voiceovers, just music. So I decided I would do a talk through today. And yeah, so let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face with the Nivea primer. I love the smell of it too. I know a lot of girls say they hate it. I personally love it. Like, it kind of smells like what you would want your boyfriend to smell like. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, pretty much when I go to school, I like to keep my makeup very light on an everyday basis when I'm running errands too. I don't do my makeup like that. I really only do my makeup when I'm gonna go out or when I'm gonna film. That's it. I don't always cake my face like you see me do it all the time. So I'm gonna go in with my orange concealer, MAC Pro Conceal and Correct in Burnt Coral. I use the color orange under my eyes mostly. I do have really heavy, as you can see, really heavy dark under eye circles. Mostly you can see like the blue veins, and I think it's just hereditary. I don't know. I've always had them, tried to get rid of them. I've tried tea bags. I've tried sleeping more. Nothing helps. Like, honestly, it's just there for life. And thank God for orange concealer because this really does help a lot. And as you can see, I obviously hit pan and I need to buy a new one, but I haven't had the chance to go, but soon I will. And yeah, I just got this beauty blender. This is the legit beauty blender and I'm really liking it so far. I usually use the Real Techniques, the beauty blender. But I said, let me give this regular beauty blender a try, and it's good, but honestly, the Real Techniques does the same exact thing for me, and that one's, I think it's $12. It might be less, it might be definitely not more than $12. But I could honestly keep going with that. I feel like the regular beauty blender is just something that in people's minds, they just think, oh, beauty blender, it must be that much better than the Real Techniques one, and it's really not. It does the same thing as everything else, so. Now I'm going to be going in with the NC40. Just going to apply that. All right, now okay, I have to go on about this because I just got this, the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I am obsessed. When I say obsessed, that's not even, I feel like there should be a bigger word than obsessed. And there's a reason why I'm gonna go on a rant about this, because I've been using the Urban Decay foundation, the Naked Skin foundation, for about a year now. And it's good, it's cool. I just bought my second bottle recently again because I don't know, I felt like I liked it, but at the same time, it wasn't really doing it for me. It was always getting oily, especially on my T-zone because I'm really oily in my T-zone. And I was like, I could not find a foundation that was for me. So I went to Target the other day and I said, you know what? Let me go see if the Infallible works. Let me go see, let me try out the hype. Girl, it was worth the hype. Like, I wore this to school yesterday and I was matte all day. I was even telling my friend Karina, I can't believe it. Like, my nose, like my T-zone, it's still matte. That never, ever, ever happens unless I'm touching it up with powder. But I just couldn't believe it. This really lasted all day. And this says that it lasts, let's see, 24 hours, and it does not lie. And this was $11 at Target. So if you can, get your hands on this because this is legit. And I am in the color Sun Beige 106. I feel like this color was good for me at Target. Came home, tried it on. I feel like it's a little light, but the next level up was way too dark. So I'm just gonna work with what I have now. What I do is I just bronze it up. That's really it. And it is completely full coverage. I have a few spots here and there, like dark spots, and it completely covers up everything. Everything, I'm telling you. It's really amazing. I'm obsessed. And I just use my I can't talk. My beauty blender to go in and just build up. And you can build it up as much as you want. It definitely builds up. Or you could just keep it, you know, regular coverage. Oh, and my eyebrows are already done, by the way. I did those before. I don't know. I just don't want this video to be too long. My battery is on like 40%, so I really want to try to record this as fast as I can while showing you guys everything that I do. But I am obsessed with this foundation. Where has this been all my life? That's another thing too. That's like another piece of advice that I want to give. I thought because, you know, oh, it's Urban Decay, it's $45, it has to work. And that's not the case. Something could be $100 and it could work like complete crap. It could be terrible. So don't let, you know, prices fool you. Something that's just as inexpensive could really be just as good. So dragging it down to my neck because we want that face to match that neck. Oh, and as you can see, I kind of still look orange here. I don't really worry about the foundation under my eyes because I'm going to be going in with concealer anyway. So I kind of just leave that, you know, there. So if you don't already know, I go to St. John's. This is my second semester there actually. And I love the school. It's a little expensive, but I like the school. It's cool. We have a lot of things going on there, so that's the good part. All right. Dab, dab, dab. Dab. I saw this meme and it was like the only dabbing I do, and it was a picture of the beauty blender and I was dying. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. So now I'm going with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Recently just got it and I'm really liking it. I was using the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer and honestly, a lot of people say they love it, and I personally, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it. It would always crease under my eyes and it would just make me look super dry. It was not cute at all. And I was talking to a lady from MAC, and I don't know if she was just saying this because, you know, she works at MAC and she wanted to sell me that, but I was planning on buying it anyway. But she was telling me because the concealer is creamy and I'm oily, that it tends to, the oil, like my oil and the cream combined together would make me more oily, so it would crease, and I don't know, something like that. I'm believing it though because it would crease all the time and it just looked really, really bad. I had to get rid of that. I actually still have to return it, but not for me, boo. Not for me. All right, so I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I don't put that much concealer. I literally just dab on a few dots and that's it. Just dab. And when I apply my concealer, I know a lot of girls like to do that, which is perfectly fine. They like to apply it like starting here and in a triangle motion. I do that when I want to do like a more dramatic eye, except I don't start right here. Because if I start right there, I realize that, you know, the concealer would automatically fall into my fine lines. It will cause it to crease more easily. So I like to start it down here and then dab the product in and work it up. Whatever's left over, work it up here. Instead of starting there, because then it'll just crease and I'll look like a mess. So there's like little mini tricks you can do that I've figured out, and I've also learned on YouTube. So that's what YouTube's for. And I'm just dabbing in. Look up, look up, look up. Put a little more. All right, so now I'm gonna go in my Ben-Nye banana powder. What I like to do is I like to pour it in the cap. Since this is loose powder, this does get all over the place and it annoys the crap out of me. I love this powder. It's really inexpensive, but I hate the packaging. And you'll see, it will literally fly all over. I don't know how to prevent that. So I'm just gonna look up here. And just dab. I want to make sure you really get in under there, especially like the fine lines. See, I got a little bit on my shirt, but that's okay. And now here. And it flies all over the place. I don't know if you see that. All right. So now using the other side of my Kat Von D brush, which is this side. I love using it to just like wipe away excess powder. It works really nicely. It's so funny because this brush is for contouring and I use it for everything but contouring. I just use it for my powders. All right, so that's that. All right, so as you can see, like I have foundation on. Obsessed with this foundation. Covers up a lot. concealer. And now what we want to do, okay, let me just clean this a little bit. What we want to do is bring color back to our face. So my all-time favorite bronzer that I just got is the MAC Give Me Sun. Oh my god, where have you been all my life? Okay, so I used to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light. Actually, I still use it sometimes. But I felt like the colors were too cool for me. Like sometimes I would put on and contour and it would look too gray. So I wanted something warmer. This. Beauty by Rosita and Desi Perkins always talk about it. And I finally gave in. I was like 35 bucks, but it was worth it. So I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm going to start off at the top of my forehead. So we're bringing color back. I kind of just want to drag it in there. I'm actually like the palest of my family, which is really sad. The whitest. So I like to blend with them. Blend in with them. My sister, she's really, well, she's not really dark, but compared to me, she's way darker than I am. And so is my dad. Then my mom and my other sister, I have two sisters, my other sister, they're light, but I'm just like the lightest. But it's okay, because nothing a little bronzer can't fix. Yo, I can't talk sometimes. It's so bad. Alright, so I really go ham with the bronzer. I don't know. I just love this bronzer so much. I feel like if this ever went out of stock, I'd be the one to go to MAC and just buy all of them without thinking of any of you. Sorry, I'm just kidding. But I really would stock up on them because I feel like I can't ever live without this anymore. I don't know. Alright, so now I'm just gonna, you know, drag it around my temples like I did before and then bring it down this way. Just to kind of give you like that chiseled look. But not too harsh either. We're not contouring. We're just bronzing. And you can see that right there. This and this. There is a difference. There is a difference. See, we're doing nothing too crazy. And then you just want to go in under here. Drag the color down. Alright, so we have the bronzer, everything's set. Now I'm going to go in with my blush. This is also recently a new blush that I just bought from MAC. And it is Melba. It's a matte blush. I love it. It's really pretty. It's not too pink, which is what I like about it. So, we're just going to smile. I make the weirdest faces, man. Like some girls make the faces and they look cute and I feel like I just look so weird. I need to get these brows done. I don't know if you can tell, but it's been about 2 months since I got my eyebrows done. I get them threaded, and I get them threaded in Queens for $2. $2. I only trust this one lady with my eyebrows. So whenever she's not there, I don't get them done. Like I could look like a troll and I don't get them done. Because I've done that before, and reasons why I have trust issues. I trust somebody else with my brows and they completely mess them up, so that's never happening again. But, no, I've just been letting them grow out. Like, I don't know. I like thick brows, as you can tell. That's just my preference. And I feel like if I get them done every 3 weeks, 2 weeks, they'll begin to thin them out. I like to wait 2 months. And along those 2 months, I kind of just pluck at them. But I try not to go to the actual shape of my brow. Just pluck like where, you know, you would usually have the crazy hairs. Alright, so we added the blush, as you can see. So what are we missing? Highlighter. My favorite highlighter, and actually like the only highlighter I think I have. I need to get more, I know. So this is Becca Champagne Pop. Ever since this came out, I've been hooked. And just tap that in there. And just line it here. Ooh, no, no, no. I seriously like to go ham with this highlighter too. I keep saying ham, I don't know why. I like to go hard. I go in. I watch Amrezy and Makeup Shayla, and they just go in and obsessed. They've inspired me. Oh, and another thing that I like to do, which I forgot to do right now. So again with the concealer, any concealer, actually, whatever, I'll just use this one today. I like to go in with the LA one. Oh no, because it has like the packaging that it comes in, you just squeeze it out. But I took the MAC Pro Longwear, and to kind of just like outline and make it look a little more like cleaned out here, I just put a little concealer. And here again. So everything on the face is pretty much done. So now I'll take an eyeliner. Any kind of eyeliner would do. I'm not going to use any falsies today. So I just want to make my eyelashes look fuller, and this is exactly what this does. It can be a little tricky to do this at first. Oh my god, it tickles. But with practice you can do it. I learned. It's so hard to not poke your eye out at first. Trust me, honey, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Okay, and finally I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. My favorite mascara of all time. Drugstore again. Inexpensive. Amazing. Okay, and the final thing, bottom lashes. Oh, tip by the way, and I actually learned this from the Kylie Jenner app. No, I don't have the app, but she like posted a clip on YouTube and I saw it. When you get mascara on your skin, like anywhere around your eye, don't take it off right away. I know that's our first instinct, like, oh my god, I got mascara, let me take it off before it ruins my makeup. But no, you're actually gonna end up ruining your makeup more if you do take it off right away. So what you have to do is just let it sit there for a little bit and let it dry. And once it dries, then you can take it off. And her makeup artist, she recommended taking like a spoolie like this, and you just crust it off. Like, since it's dry, it'll just come off right away. And it actually worked, because it happens to me all the time. So of course I'm constantly doing that, and it really does work. So props to her. And now I'm going in with a eyelash curler. This one's from e.l.f. I got from Target. Again, I freaking love Target. They have so much. This was $3, and it's honestly my favorite eyelash curler. And yes, I curl my eyelashes after mascara. I know they say not to do that, but I don't know. I just feel like I get more out of it. Like, it just really lengthens them out when I do. Oh my god, one time in middle school when I started doing my eyelashes, I legit cut my eyelashes in half. I pressed way too hard, and there you go. Snip, snip. Next thing I knew, I had half lash. It was cute. I grew back. Never again. Some of the horrible makeup stories. I have a whole bunch. I really do. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's so simple. If you want to add, of course, lipstick or, you know, lip gloss, we'll do that actually. I'll add a little bit of lip gloss. What I do sometimes, I like to use my Blistex. And it makes my lips look shiny, and it's hydrating at the same time, so. And now we can set. I'm going to be using the Max Fix Plus. So dewy. Which is, like, ironic. Like, why would I want my skin to look dewy if I already have oily, like, combination skin? But I like it to look glowy around here. Just my nose I don't. So I'll usually just set my nose with a whole bunch of powder. And obviously put this after. And that is it, guys. So this is my no makeup look. I need to stop touching my hair. Okay. And yeah, so that's it. This is what I do every day to go to school, my everyday routine. Like I said, I don't always wear lashes. I don't always do eyeshadow. There's days where I don't go out with makeup at all. Like, I love makeup, but I don't do it all the time. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.